Hey everybody, KC here. So this morning I wanted to recommend to you a book that I have been reading. It's called The Heart of Business by Hubert Joly, who is the former CEO of Best Buy and basically helped to engineer that company's turnaround. It was a company in big trouble when he took over. And I have to say, it surprised me a lot because I had become totally disenchanted with that retailer. He did an amazing job of turning the company around. There are three major points that I just want to suggest to you that form sort of the backbone of the book and that are totally worth reading the book for. One is his observation that when he got there, that Best Buy's problems were almost all self-inflicted. A lot of people, myself included, were arguing at the time that Amazon had basically marginalized and made Best Buy, pretty much irrelevant in the marketplace. And his observation is no, it wasn't that they were irrelevant in the marketplace. It was that they had all these problems that were sort of created by their internal culture and internal processes that created an awful lot of friction in the course of business. And one of the things he did was go and address that. So he says the nice thing about self-inflicted problems is they're fixable. You can't just blame Amazon for them, which can't really do much about that. The second thing was his belief in stakeholder capitalism as opposed to shareholder capitalism. And, his observation is that an exclusive focus on profit is not good, not good for the soul, but also not really good for the bottom line in the long term. And so he has a strong belief in stakeholder capitalism. And finally, his observation that leaders are not born, leaders are made, and leaders are a sum of so many parts. But a lot of those parts have to do with the experiences they've had and the people they have come in touch with who have sort of helped them learn about the business. One of the things that comes across in the book is that he seems to be constantly learning, constantly absorbing, and then taking those lessons and trying to figure out ways to put them into practice in his leadership position. So the book is called The Heart of Business by Hubert Joly, former CEO of Best Buy. I recommend it. A lot of good stuff in there. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.